Morning, good morning. Guess what I was doing last night? I just cleaned up my room. Here I was using it as a Christmas wrapping central. But these do have a lot to do with what I want to talk to you about today. So here we are. It is Wednesday. It is our last formal day of office hours at the farm. We're having a nice lunch today, just to celebrate a great year and so much gratitude for our customers. But the lunch is to remind ourselves of how hard we worked and that we're going to share a nice meal together. It is kind of a gray day. They're calling for a chance of freezing rain. So if you are traveling today, safe travels. So what is this all about? All this nonsense with these rolls. So I was wrapping a few Christmas gifts. There are not a lot of Christmas gifts under the tree, but all the important stuff is going to be with us anyways. This morning, my Facebook story was a picture of the sky that I took yesterday, and there was this beautiful patch of blue among the and the clouds were all around it. And to me that represented, and it was a bit of a reminder that no matter what I see when I look out the window, like right now it's all gray and calm, no matter what I see when I look, that blue sky is always there. That blue sky is always there. It's just all those clouds in front of it. And when I showed that picture to Ralph this morning, I shared my thoughts and he agreed, and then he said, well, it's sort of like the truth. If the truth is the blue sky, then there's all this stuff on top of the truth. And you can take it however you want. But to me, it's that reminder that that blue sky is always there. Good morning, whoever's popped on. It looks like it might be Anne-Marie. So good morning. Oh, it's Janet. Good morning. So that blue sky is always there. It's always there. So I invite you, and that's what these are for, I invite you to remember the time when you were looking up at that blue sky and think about, I'm thinking of that, the director who did Avatar, and James Cameron, and when he received the Oscar, his acceptance speech was, I'm the king of the world, you know, that glorious feeling when you're on your game and your heart is swelling and you're just feeling so alive and so vibrant. We've all felt like that at some point in our life. And a lot of clouds have come in sometimes, and sometimes the clouds go away and sometimes they're there. And sometimes, especially if we get a run of bad weather, it's hard to remember that there's blue sky there. And this is an invitation. If you're watching this, I have been talking about it quite a bit, embrace your life, and maybe I haven't really talked about it enough to give you a sense of what I am creating. So embrace your life. This is not a marketing scheme. This is not a funnel to get you into buying stuff from me. This is a community that I created, that I'm still working on with some other amazing people, but mainly me, just to get things going. And this is a community where you can come just to chill out. And it's like a shopping mall with all these different shops and stores in it. So you can come to the shopping mall if you just want to chill out. You're going to go to this room called Together in Calm Awareness, and it's full of meditations and breathing exercises and all those beautiful things. If you are looking for a shop or a community where you want to be encouraged to move your body again, so this is mind, body, spirit happening in this community. If you want to get encouraged to move your body again, I am going to be setting up some great hiking groups. There's a shop or a group called Move It, and I've already posted a link for a 30-day yoga group that is being led by a wonderful gal called Adrienne, and she does this every January. So I'm not doing the yoga group, but I'm providing that page, that group, where you can check out all the things to move it, and one of them will be a link to Adrienne's page and encouraging anybody who's doing it. As I said, there's going to be some hiking groups. I'm going to be having some swimming parties this summer, so going cycling. We've got some great trails for hiking. So if you're interested in moving your body, you want to be and embrace your life to and catch all those. If you are interested in learning more about essential oils, I've got a special area for you. You don't have to be with doTERRA. You can just learn about how amazing they are and what you can do. And it's just strictly an education page. As well, I do have a special VIP section that is for people already using doTERRA, and I have opened it up to not only my doTERRA downline, but to my big doTERRA family, anybody who's with Mary Malner, and we're just going to be doing lots of great stuff together. So that is what this looks like. It's one big community, and then you can choose what interests you have and where you'd like to go. And the theme of all of these groups is to get more of this, more joy, more fun, feeling vibrant. I want you to connect to how you felt when you were on your game. Yeah, it's going to be great. There will be lots of workshops, lots of little sidebars, so lots of store specials, stuff like that. So it's just going to be, it's already starting to take shape and be really beautiful. And I really welcome everybody to either send me a comment if you haven't received an invite yet, or just ask me and I will share one with you. But it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I can't stop playing with these. So when I was a kid, these were all about sword fights, right? Like, and you played with them until they broke in half, right? Now they'll probably go into the recycle bin or the burn pile. And then in later years, now they're like lightsabers. Kids of today's generation probably pretend they're lightsabers. We just finished watching The Mandalorian wrap up, and yeah, lightsabers are a little bit more up to date than our swords. So that's my message today. I'll put those down. That's my message today, is that blue sky is still up there. It looks great, but that blue sky is there. That joy and that passion and that feeling of being alive is still inside you. I just am here to help you connect with that in whatever way you need. If you're just feeling that, no matter what you're feeling, it's something that I do every morning, as I've been saying, encourage you to check in. How are you doing? Like how are you feeling today? How are you physically? The physical one's the one I always check into first. How am I feeling physically? Well, this morning I woke up and I slept really well, and my body felt good. My body feels strong. There's no aches and pains anywhere. It feels good. Next thing I check in is, where's my headspace at? And it was fairly calm, actually, but it was kind of tied in with my emotional, other spiritual state, and that is the sense of weariness. Hands up if you're weary of just everything that's happening, right? Everybody is weary. And take the time to rest. Take the time to look after the other parts, the body and the mind, if you can. The weary spirit needs to rest. And take the opportunity to do that. And again, maybe you will find some comfort in Embrace Your Life, the new community that I've started. I really hope so. I would love to have you there. If you've been watching any of my videos, I do encourage you, and I would be so grateful to have you join our community. It's amazing. We're going to be looking for that blue sky. We're not going to be looking for it. We know it's there. It's just a matter of peeling back the layers and connecting with that again. So whatever you're doing today, check in with yourself. What aspect, mind, body, spirit, do you need some help with? If anything that I have mentioned sounds like interesting or you'd like to try, it's all free. It's all free. There's no service charge. There's nothing. It's all free. Let's work on all these things together, everybody. I love you. I'm off to get some things prepared for our lunch, and have a wonderful Wednesday.